All right, it's 6:30. I'm meteorologist Chita Craft, and notice for your weather story, overnight tonight we are going to see some fog build in. So first thing tomorrow morning, visibilities could be dropping even less than a half a mile. Then heading into the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, not a washout by any means, but late Saturday night into Sunday, that's when we're expecting our next cold front. Monday, behind this cold front, that's when temperatures are going to be dropping, and you can already plan on 30s right now. And we will see. Patchy frost may be possible even as we head into early Monday. We're going to be watching those temperatures. Let's first talk about the fog. Overnight tonight, these cloud ceilings will start to drop. As some of this fog develops, even a little spotty nuisance shower is very possible. Visibilities could be dipping even lower than about a half a mile. So area-wide, potentially fog with low cloud ceiling as we get into your Friday morning. Overnight temperatures will be in the 50s, mid-50s at that. So think this morning you woke up to low 40s. You're tracking mid-50s tomorrow morning. It's not going to feel nearly as chilly as to what you woke up to this morning. Mid-50s with the fog. Fog will lift, clouds will break, and temperatures are actually going to be heading into the mid-70s. Today we topped out at 69, so that's a good 5 to maybe even upwards of 10 degrees warmer tomorrow afternoon. And it's going to be feeling like that. You'll have some clouds in place, a slightly higher relative humidity, sunshine across the area, and that's going to help warm those temperatures up. So again, tomorrow temperatures are warmer than today. You're not going to need those big jackets out the door. As far as the rain chances go, you see that 10% chance. It's mainly just with the fog, those lowered cloud ceilings tomorrow. That really should be about it. A 30% chance on Saturday. That mainly falls after 9 p.m. And then notice as we get into Sunday, see, we clear really quickly. And that's what's going to allow these temperatures to really drop as we get into Sunday and Monday. Here's a look at the timing of this cold front. So this is a snapshot at 4:30 in the morning Sunday. So still while most of you are sleeping, this cold front is going to sneak on through. And I say that because picking up maybe about a quarter to a half inch of rain, maybe an isolated spot with a thunderstorm that develops in this line up to an inch of rain, but not anything more than that. I think most people will pick up about a quarter to max about a half an inch of rain. So that isolated amount only, more than that. Cold front pushes through. By 10 o'clock in the morning, we're still draped under clouds, but those clouds will even start to break. And as they do, winds will pick up, and boy, it's going to add a little bit of a wind chill by Sunday afternoon. So think Sunday afternoon and evening, temperatures will be falling all throughout the day and winds will be picking up. So that wind chill will probably be making these 50s even feel more in the 40s. Texans take on the Cardinals Sunday at noon at NRG. They're back home. If you're planning to go to the game and you get there early, maybe tailgate, 10 a.m., we're still socked in with clouds at this point Sunday morning, and maybe those winds starting to pick up. Temperatures top out around 60, but look at that timestamp, 10 a.m. So throughout the day on Sunday, temperatures are getting colder. It's the opposite of what typically happens. By noon, falling into the upper 50s, clouds break, and now we're falling more into the mid-50s for your afternoon. Clear skies, but strong winds, especially for the afternoon hours. You know, sustained winds on Sunday could be around 15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts around 30. So strong winds and chilly temperatures are on tap, especially for your Sunday afternoon. Now, once the winds start to die down, that's when some really chilly air will settle in for Monday. Let's first focus in on the wind. So this is a look at Saturday night, 9:30. Winds are still mostly calm, but see, overnight by Sunday, and this is midday, so this is lunchtime Sunday, sustained winds already around 15 to 20 miles per hour. So see where we could be picking up those gusts around 30 miles per hour by Sunday afternoon. It goes breezy to windy. Now, once the winds start to die down, watch how this Arctic air starts to push into the upper Midwest, closer into the Great Lakes, and a little piece of that comes here locally by Monday morning. So again, timestamp there. Monday morning, we are waking up area-wide in the 30s, and not out of the question, we could have some patchy frost, or not out of the question, we could even drop down to temperatures right around the freezing point. So future track temperatures, Monday, 8 a.m. Do you see these area-wide 30s? We'll see if this holds together. A lot of times with this really cold air, it looks promising days in advance, and then sometimes it backs off just a little bit. So I want to watch for more consistency over the next 24 to 48 hours, but I would already plan for a very cold, brisk start Monday morning. very much like how we started the month of December. In fact, look at these below average temperatures all for the first week of December. 6 days we've had so far this month of below average temperatures. I mean, 47 to start the month, December 1st. That was 20 degrees below where we should be at that 67. Now our average is 66. Today we came in at 69. Tomorrow will be another above average day. Same for about Saturday. But by next week, Monday and Tuesday, I think we're going to tally on a few more of those blue boxes with below average temperatures. Some of you have already been asking, do you have an idea about Christmas this year? These temperatures are still expected to climb even through the end of next week. So looking between December 19th through the 25th, it looks like a big part of the country is seeing warmer than average temperatures. Again, we'll see if this holds, and this is going to be after a significant cold snap across a big part of the country, but it does look like warmer than average temperatures, and that means here locally. So let me go over the next 7 days. Notice tomorrow, you start the morning off in the 50s, you have some early fog. Fog will lift. With the fog, about a 10% chance for a little shower. High temperatures are heading into the mid 70s. Saturday, we have a few showers to be expected by the late afternoon, early evening, but really the best chance will be overnight when this cold front arrives. Then we really clear by Sunday. High temperatures are going to happen in the morning on Sunday. So let's say you wake up about 9, 10 o'clock out the door Sunday, temperatures are still in the 60s. But by the afternoon, temperatures will be falling into the mid 50s, and that's when those winds will be strong. Overnight from Sunday into Monday, the possibility of some frost, I already have it up here because I want you to be prepared. I put 36, but that's really conservative. We could be tracking temperatures a little bit closer to the freezing point Monday morning, so we'll be watching that. High temperatures staying in the 50s, so Monday is going to be a chilly, brisk day all day. Rain chances arrive with a weak cold front Tuesday into Wednesday. I'm not really expecting anything too significant out of this. Temperature-wise, you're building back into the 60s range, kind of seasonal for this time of the year. But do you see Thursday, how we start to pop back into those 70s? I think that's an indication of what's going to continue for the end of next week as we get back into the 70s and potentially maybe even 80. So looking ahead, let's get back for tomorrow morning. Temperatures will be falling to the 50s, but by tomorrow afternoon, I think we're mid 70s. I mean, maybe even some upper 70s for your Friday afternoon. 78 Sugarland, 76 tomorrow afternoon for Katy, 71 there for Navasota. Tomorrow, you're also going to be dealing with higher relative humidity. You'll notice that in the cloud cover. So some early fog that lifts, and then notice more partly cloudy skies for your Friday afternoon. Temperatures after that are going to start to fall once we get into early next week. That's all connected with this same cold front, so it's the rain chances. You have a 10% chance for that nuisance shower Friday. Think more like a 30% chance getting into Saturday evening, and it falls off pretty quickly. I think if you wake up Sunday morning after 9 a.m., that's it. We'll still be socked in with some clouds. Temperatures will still be in the 60s, but that's it for the rain. By midday Sunday, clouds are already starting to break, and then we're looking at sunshine for the afternoon. Next week, remember those rain chances? Yeah, they're not significant, but I think a weak system will try to move through and bring in additional rain. As far as the rain chances for this weekend, the timing still looks late Saturday into Sunday, so an overnight front, showers with maybe a few isolated thunderstorms. There's not a severe weather threat. Most of the accumulations are between about a quarter to a half inch of rain, and this cold front swings through pretty quickly. It's a fast mover. When you wake up Sunday morning, you're waking up to a north wind. Clouds are in place. Temperatures are going to be feeling cool, but just wait. From Sunday morning to Monday morning, you're going to see about a 30 to a 40 degree temperature drop. I think that's going to be the biggest drop in our temperatures as you wake up Monday morning. You'll be under clear skies. I think Monday will be, beautiful, but it's going to be feeling chilly. You're going to need your coats Monday morning. Now let's get to Sunday. If you're planning to go to the Texans game, yeah, they're back at home. Kickoff is at noon at NRG. You'll start the day off with clouds in place. Okay, could you squeeze out a little sprinkle out of there? Okay, maybe, but that would be about it. And really, rain chances are over at that point. Lunchtime, clouds are starting to break. And then by the afternoon, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, look at what's happening with these temperatures. you're diving from the upper 50s into the mid 50s by Sunday evening. And that really will continue right through your Monday morning. So those winds are going to play a factor by Sunday afternoon, sustained around 15 to maybe 25 miles per hour, gusts around 30. And with those winds, remember that cold air that slides through. So some of our wind chills on Sunday could even be down into the 40s. So get ready. We have a little bit of a roller coaster ride. For now, I'm meteorologist Chita Craft.